Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to go ahead and do another budget with a friend video. This time I will be breaking down Chandra's numbers, and she happens to be a subscriber of this channel. Thank you so much, and thank you for allowing me to film this and the process of this. So if you are interested in seeing me break down her numbers with her budget, stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye bye. Okay guys, and I am back. So I'm gonna go ahead and break down Chandra's numbers. So like before, she sent me some of her information through email. And then just so you guys know, if you wanna send me any of your stuff to break down for you, I will be emailing you back a lot because as I'm going through your budget, I think of a couple of things and I'm like, okay, like this is what I need, this is what I need to know or whatnot. So we'll get really acquainted through email, just so you know. So I did my little cheat sheet here and I broke down some of the stuff based on what she told me through her emails. So her base numbers are $1,600 a month, but she tends to work a lot of overtime on a monthly basis, and her numbers tend to land between $1,000 to $1,300. But I'm gonna base this off of her last paycheck. So her last paycheck that she just got a few days ago was $1,100. So I'm averaging that maybe for her paycheck number 2, she's gonna make about the same. So we're gonna base it off of the $2,200 income, and then her paydays are the 11th and the 26th. So just for going forward, this is her monthly breakdown, and this is paycheck 1, paycheck 2. So let's go ahead and start with her rent, and her rent is $550, water is $95, electric is $150, DL is $72, her furniture is $198, her car note is $391, her insurance is $229, her cell phone is $35, her gas for her car is $100, her groceries is $80, her eating out, she says she doesn't try to do that too much, so she averages about $20, and then household, in one of her emails she mentioned that it's about $35 every paycheck, so we're going to go with $70 a month. Now, for right now, I'm going to go ahead and leave her emergency fund and debt snowball and clothing fund completely empty because we want to go ahead and make sure that all of her expenses are taken care of. Her fixed expenses, that means her monthly bills, the ones that she knows are not variable and do not change at all. Those are what we're dealing with first from her income, and then we'll break that down and then we'll come down to this. Okay, so her total for this is... So $1,990 is her total for her fixed expenses. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and break these down on a bi-weekly basis. So what she's going to take out from each paycheck in order to be able to take care of her fixed expenses, is we're working on a 2-paycheck system. So her rent is $550, so then it's going to be $275 and $275, and then water is $95. So we're going to do, I think it's $47.50. So we're going to do $47 and $48. Then her electric is $150, so we're doing $75 and $75. Her DL is $72, so gosh, you guys, I'm terrible at math. I want to say it's 36, yeah? 72 divided by, yep, 36. So 36, okay, and then her furniture is $198, but she did tell me in one of her emails that she pays $98 on the 1st and $100 on the 14th. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and switch them over and do paycheck number 2 will get the $98, and then paycheck number 1 will do the $100 because this is closer toward the beginning of the month. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Her car note is $391. So $391, I can't do that math, you guys. Okay, so that's $195. So we're gonna do $195 and $196. Okay, her insurance is $229, $114.50. So let's do $114 and $115. Her cell phone is $35, and I believe that's 17 and 17 or 17 and 18. Divided by 2. Yep, 17 and 18. Then gas for her car is $50 each paycheck. Her groceries is $40 each paycheck. Now, if you see that her grocery is really low, she did explain to me that she drops off her son at her mom's, so she only has to cook a couple of times at home. So that's why she's able to keep her groceries really low, and she only spends about $20 a month on eating out because she tries to avoid that, which is great. Because if you guys saw my last video, you know that eating out was a big issue for me, and I know eating out can get you into a lot of trouble, so the fact that she keeps it this low is fantastic. And then her household items are at $35 each paycheck. So okay, now let's go ahead and do this math for her bi-weekly. So that's $9.94 bi-weekly from her check that's gonna go to her expenses. Okay, and then let's do this. Okay, so I missed something. Let me try this again. So 270. So $996 is her total for her second paycheck, or from her paycheck number 2 breakdown. Okay, so that means, so from $2,200, we're allocating $1,990 to all of her expenses. So that leaves her with $210. So now she doesn't have any credit card debt right now that she's paying on, but she does have a car note and she does have furniture that she pays on a monthly basis. So she only wanted an emergency fund and a clothing fund, but I thought that it would be great to add a debt snowball. Now, again, this is just my recommendation. You don't have to follow it because, again, it's your money. You allocate it to whatever you need to do. But I think it is important to try and get you out of this monthly payment of this furniture and then tackle your car note. So because if you can pay this off, that $198 can then be added towards your car note along with whatever we allocate to your debt snowball, and you can pay way more on your principal and get out of that car note sooner. So I would say that from the $210 that you have left over from this $2,200 a month, that's not taking into consideration if you make more than that. If you end up making that extra, that $1,300 instead of that $1,100, and that brings you to $2,600, then you have more money to put into emergency fund, debt snowball, clothing fund, and ultimately pay off this furniture first. So I would say that your biggest chunk of money from that $210 should go to your debt snowball, because it is really not only important, but it'll really help you get some of these monthly payments that you make to completely get rid of them, and it'll just open you up even more financially, and you'll be able to do so much more with your money. So I'm allocating $100 to your debt snowball, which is $50 each paycheck. And then what I would do with the $110 that's left, I would just split it between your clothing fund and your emergency fund, because Chandra does have a little boy and she wants to start saving up money, and kids grow so fast that you definitely need to invest in money for clothing. And since it's 2 of them, it's her and her son, then I would say $55 for her clothing fund monthly, and then $55 for her emergency fund since she wants to start building on that. So let's see what that math is for $55. Again, you guys, I'm terrible at math. So 55 divided by 2, that's $27.50, but we would do 27 from paycheck number 1 and 28 from paycheck number 2. You know what's gonna bug me? That I was able to do the little zeros after this and I didn't do them over here. Yeah, that's gonna bug me. So let me pause while I do this. Oh gosh, okay, now I feel so much better. I'm a little OCD sometimes, so if I didn't do that, I knew it was gonna bug me for like ever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, so this is the second time I've warmed up my coffee as I've been filming this, and it's starting to get cold again. That's fun. Okay, so the total for this is, as we know, $210, and then the total for this is, let's see. So this is $104, and I believe this is going to be $106 because of the extra $2. Yeah. So 28 times 2 plus 50. Yeah. So $106. Okay. So that brings our grand total to $2,200. That's monthly. And then bi-weekly, that's $1,098. and 1,102. So there you have it, guys. So that is the breakdown that I came up with. Again, the debt snowball is something that I added myself just because I really think that it's important that she tackle that furniture and then her car note, so then she can just free up more money for herself. I mean, and as soon as she frees up that furniture payment, then that gets added to her car. I mean, she doesn't even have to do the full 188 if she wants to do $100 extra $100 to that car note along with her $100 from her debt snowball. That would still leave her $98 to play with that she can put towards her emergency fund or even start a car maintenance. So yeah, I mean, she can just play with these numbers because again, this is a no judgment zone, you guys. People do what they can do with what they make, and all we can do is be as supportive and as kind and gentle as we can be with each other, and just inspire each other to just keep getting better and become better budgeters and better with our money. You know, because like I mentioned before, some of us weren't taught how to do this and we're just learning, and we're, you know, these are some things that have been a part of us for so long, for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, and it's like learning a new way of how to do something takes time. So just be kind to one another and just support each other. I think it's very important that we do that and that we root for each other. So these are your numbers, Chandra. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I obviously will be sending these privately to you, and we'll have this conversation with you and a more in-depth conversation with you to hopefully be able to help you out with some stuff, especially when it comes to your water and electric bill, because I know here in the state of California, we have this thing that if you make a certain amount of money, they are able to give you bigger discounts. I'm not sure where you live, but I'm wondering if they have something like that. It's not free. They're not giving you free electricity or free water, but they are giving you a substantial discount because of how many people are in your household and how much money you make monthly. I'm hoping that maybe we can help bring these two down a little bit, and then that will free up some more money for you for car maintenance or debt snowball or emergency fund, just so that you can have a little bit more money to play with, or even for your groceries as well, you know? So that's it for now, you guys. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye bye. Hey guys, and I am back. So there you have it, folks. That is my budget breakdown for Chandra's numbers. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And also, before I go, let me just say that I have some more batches of my envelopes. So if you've been going to my Etsy shop and you have seen that they've been sold out, I've made some more, and they are different this time. It's from the same company that I had my other previous envelopes from, but the color scheme is different. While the other ones were very subtle pinks and blues and light greens or mint greens, these are a little bit darker. I don't know if you can see, but we have some like reds here, a little mixture of reds and more dark browns. Let me see if I can, it's a lot. I made a lot, you guys. So these are some of them. I'm gonna be putting them up on my Etsy shop, hopefully by tonight, which is Friday. Well, technically for me it's Wednesday, but this video is going up on Friday, so let's just say Friday to give me some time, because a lot of you have been super awesome and super supportive of this new series, Budget with a Friend. You have been submitting your numbers to me so that I can help you break them down, and then you've also been super kind enough to let me film the process so that people can get different budgets. So thank you so much to everyone who's reached out to me so far and has allowed me to do this and to, you know, show the process to everyone else so y'all can have a different idea of different budgets. So anyway, so these are some of them. And then I also have these, and these are more the color scheme for each of the sets that I have, because it's a set of 5 and they're a little bit more monochromatic, but I kind of like love that. So like this is like the red theme, except for that one. That one's a little bit out, you know, a little different. So that's a red theme, but then we have purples and we have, you know, like pinks, and we have yellows and greens, if you can see all of these. So anyways, I have a lot of envelopes. I think in total I'm putting up 25 sets on my Etsy shop, and as well you will still get that bonus tracker that I'm including that I have on my envelopes, and I'm just throwing that in as a little bonus. So if you order a set of 5, then you get the trackers with them. So yeah, so let me put those there. So anyways, I just wanted to say, like, thank you so much again for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and comment. I love getting your guys' comments, and as you can probably tell by now, I do try to interact, especially anyone who has a question. If there's something that you want to know, I try and answer it, or I just like love the comment if you comment just so that you know that I did see it. So thank you so much for doing that. But please, yes, if you do love this video or like this video or enjoyed this video, you don't have to love it, but if you like it, love it, enjoy it, whatever, please hit the like button and also send me some comments down below. And then also, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so now, and then ring my bell so you can stay updated on everything that I have coming up. I keep holding my hands up here, and that's because I'm really cold. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.